Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel, Capri Social Network. I am your host, as always, Capri, aka Cap. And in today's video, not only do I want to give my take on why black women are desperate as if you catch my drift in relationships, but I also wanted to show you clips, both courtesy of TikTok, ladies and gentlemen. One on behalf of a brother giving his take on why black women are desperate as in relationships and for relationships as well, and a sister giving her perspective also. With that being said, and without further ado, here are the two clips.
Hey guys, so I want to give my take on why I think a lot of Black women end up in these tumultuous relationships with men. Okay. I've really been thinking about it over the past week, from some of the stories that I've heard, from just talking to random women in real life on this app. I think I know part of the reason why. Let's be honest. A lot of the men in our community are the same. They're the same men. They just have on different clothes. They just have a different swag, a different look. But the mindset is the same. And so what's happening is we're meeting the same types of men because I know people are going to come on here and they're going to say, well, where'd you meet them at? Honey, we're meeting them at church. We're meeting them at Walmart. We're meeting them at the gas station. We're meeting them at the mall. We're meeting them at McDonald's. We're meeting them at fancy restaurants. We're meeting them at upscale bars. We're meeting them at poetry. Okay. We're meeting them at poetry lounges. We're meeting them and at the park. Okay. We're meeting these guys everywhere and they're all the same. So because they're pretty much all the same, women are getting frustrated. And so you're just taking the last ditch effort. Like, okay, well, I'll go ahead and just give this guy a chance, even though he's like the first 15 that I met. I'm going to go ahead and give him a chance because, well, he looks better or he's got a car or it's just you find yourself giving up because it's like, well, they're all the same. So I guess this is the best I can get. And that is where we're making our mistake. I know it's frustrating, ladies. I know it is. It is frustrating when you keep meeting the same type of men. But we have to have higher standards and we have to not give in because it's only going to end up hurting you. And that's literally what we're seeing. Domestic violence has it's skyrocketed in our community. It has absolutely skyrocketed. So we cannot ignore the signs just because we're getting frustrated because every guy you meet is the same. And this is why I will keep encouraging Black women to open up their options. Some of y'all have children, and if you're not strong enough to save yourself, you should be thinking about your kids. Because dating right now can be dangerous. I mean, we're seeing too much of this. So if you have kids, that's who you need to be thinking about more than anything else. Bottom line is, as women, your desire to be safe needs to be stronger than your desire to have a man. So I just want y'all to think about that. All right.
And right now, in looking on the internet, you have adult black women shaking their naked behinds to the camera. Okay, this is the kind of desperation that we have for the black man who we say we can't get along with. Okay, but everything that we do is to attract you. However we dress, however raunchy, whatever it is to attract you. Okay, whatever kind of makeup, hair, long hair, fingernails, anything artificial that we add to ourselves is because of our low self-esteem and low value for ourselves. And we think we have to have something made by somebody else to adorn ourselves with to get your attention. It all leads back to you. God is man. All right. Everything leads back to you, even if we're fighting you. Okay. We want y'all way more than you want us. You all don't. We make it seem like it's the opposite way. Okay. But the desperation that we live in because of our loneliness.
She said it, I did. That's Miss Shahrazad Ali. And that's what she said.
Now I'm going to stop sharing TikTok so I can be able to give my quote unquote 2 cents on this matter. And some of you ladies, black ladies, are so desperate to the point where you would pick a hardcore criminal who may have just been released straight from prison, take him in as your man, and have him stay with you for all you career women. You know what I mean by career. And if some of you may want me to clarify more or elaborate, some of you women who make upwards to 6 figures, in some cases, almost $1 million a year. Some of you, instead of selling for a man who's on your level or in your league, so to speak, would take a hardcore criminal fresh out of prison, let him move in with you for all you gullible, dumb, naive women. And not only that, but you would go get in a car for him when your hard-earned money that you may have earned after making so much money with the careers, the successful careers you have, and then after attaining those careers due to your former education, due to you having a college degree, some of you would go go to a car lot and get a car in your name. If you're not paying cash for one, you will finance a car and let the guy who you just got fresh out of prison, just pick, who may have just gotten freshly released out of prison, knowing that he just got freshly released out of prison. And let me know if that's an actual word, freshly. If not, my apologies. Anyways, you will also not only go buying a car in your name for him to drive and have, but you will also go and spend your hard-earned money when your careers, your successful and prominent careers, and buy him the latest pairs of Jordans. As we say, some of us say in my region down south, we also call them J's as well for short. You will also go out of your ways to get him the most freshest and newest Polo/Ralph Lauren gear. And will even go as far as getting him the most newest iPhone. I believe the iPhone 15, not the regular 15, but the iPhone, if I'm right or wrong, Pro Max, I believe it's called, whichever one is the much more expensive one, without thinking twice about it, due to how desperate, not only how desperate a lot of you black females are, especially you modern day black females under the age of 35, although you do in the same breath have some that are in their 50s that are just as dumb and gullible, also desperate for a man who would take these same desperate measures for a man. And some of you are also so desperate to the point where you may have 3 kids by 3 different men, one who may happen to have his own custom wheel and car stereo shop. The second one may happen to have his own very own barbershop. The third one may be a guy who's completely homeless, who can't even quote unquote rub 2 nickels together. That's how desperate also some of you black females are. You same black females who claim to be so independent, not need a man and don't need a man, but yet and still will go for practically any man, just so you won't be able to have to, well, so you won't have to be lonely. Also, so you can be able to feel that lonely and empty void that you feel like you may have, due to the simple fact that so many of you are desperate for a man, desperate, as it says in the title, as F for a man. Anyways, that's all I have to say. And first and foremost, make sure you like the video, you share it, got a way to comment on it. Last but not least, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you guys have a good one.